your brain injury didn't just injure your brain. You injured a lot of parts of your body. And we talked about your back injury problems, and you've talked about the difficulty you have with, I think it's your left side, and also pain.
Yes.
One of the requirements that you just have to be able to make to keep a job is to get to work every day. Did you have trouble with that?
With that part, when I would first get hired, I would have a little problem. But once I got into the routine of going there, I was fine.
Well, do you get fired before you get into the routine?
Yeah, I think I got fired for one place when I was back in Kentucky.
Now, each of the jobs that you're talking about are jobs that you got placed through DVR?
Just one, and that was Best Buy up here. The other ones I found on my own.
So you were able to adjust your routine to getting to work quickly enough that you didn't lose jobs?
Like I said, just one.
Now, did you miss work because of pain-related problems that you're having?
A little bit, but my issue was my sleep issue.
Explain.
When I don't know if I would get myself hyped up or whatever, but I know one incident when I first got hired at Best Buy, I ended up sleeping for 3 days, solid. The only time I got up was to use the restroom and then go back to bed.
So the process of going to work just exhausted you?
I think the thought and being back out there, one, bothered me, and two, scared me.
So even though you were working for the DVR, your attendance, at least at the beginning, was a problem.
It took about 2 weeks.
And they were tolerant of that because DVR was there interceding for you?
Yes.
Do you find yourself getting extraordinarily fatigued when you work?
Depends on what I do. If I have to, or depending on how I do it. When I worked at Best Buy, I used to do a lot of straightening. I could sit. I have a hard time walking and standing.
Just wait till it stops ringing.
It's probably your mom. And I would, where were we?
You were talking about difficulties with your, standing, sitting, etc.
I have
from job to job.
During the fall and winter months, there's a lot of times I use a cane because of my knees. When I go to something to where you have to, example would be church, where you have to stand and sit, I sit. It hurts me to stand and I begin to sway because I have no equilibrium.